Markets were painfully quiet, but the Russell makes an all-time new high. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. And what a painfully quiet day if you're a trader. Really not much going on. A couple of big up moves, stopped, a little bit of a sell, but basically higher on the day. Russell makes brand new all-time highs. Why, you might ask? Was the Russell so strong? The Russell has much less effect from things that go on globally. The Russell is mostly small cap U.S. companies that only care about what's going on here, and they're thinking that the economy is in pretty good shape. They're not concerned about the interest rates at 3.1% in the 10-year. They're not concerned about the stronger dollar. There's a few things they should be worried about, but of course they're not. And if you're still searching and seeing money flow into markets, we've talked about this for about the last week or so when we went to neutral, that the downtrend has changed and we're now seeing the markets more churning and consolidating, going back and forth between two levels. So again, I don't expect that to change anytime soon, especially with the falling VIX, especially with lighter volume. Remember, light volume, dull markets tend to rally. So no real surprise. There was a little bit of movement, but basically it was more or less watching paint dry as the markets are just excruciatingly quiet. Not a lot really to get excited about, not a lot to see in overall markets. It was just extremely quiet, and that's really what you have to be patient enough to wait. Interesting enough, the dollar rallied up to the resistance, sold off a little bit, but still higher on the day. The euro currency is under a lot of pressure. Now I would expect to see the euro bounce at one day here. I'm certain that the dollar is going higher, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a sell-off here. Oil continues to be in that backwardation, churning back and forth. It sold off hard, rallied hard, and closed just up a little bit on the day. Nothing to get overly excited about, but nothing to, again, for my money, I'm going to stay short oil until it takes out my upper level where I don't think it can go through. And if it goes through, then I'll take my losses and move on. But I certainly would not be a buyer of oil here. I think the probability favors a big sell-off versus a small rally. So we'll see how it plays out. Can't do anything about it. Oil bounced a little bit, excuse me, off of that, oversold conditions. But again, we're still targeting 1280 with a potential push down to 1260. The overall picture is murky, but there's a lot of things that indicate that we have some problems. The yield curve is starting to flatten, and I think it could possibly invert with the 2 years going up faster than the 10s are going up. So we're seeing a lot of things that aren't real healthy, but the equities are going up. So who's going to get in the way? We're not going to fight them. The grain markets soybeans closed at a key pivotal spot, about $9.9950 to $10. That's real crucial. As you know, we've been worried about the soybeans the whole time, but a very crucial close there. They could break from here. Now, I'd be more inclined to think you'll probably at least at worst see a bounce, but the volumes in the grains are also pathetic. Corn and wheat held up really well. In fact, wheat was up on the day, so we look good there. The meats continue to get slaughtered, pardon the pun, except for hogs were up. But I think tomorrow morning, if the meat's open lower, we definitely want to step in and be buyers. I think this is showing a bottom again. Light volume, very oversold conditions could create a great spring back rally, whether it'll be a short covering or the start of the next up leg. I think it'll be a start of the next up leg, but it can go either way. Bitcoin down a little bit again, but throughout everything, markets are painfully quiet. There's an options expiration on Friday. Memorial Day next week, summer's getting closer, so we can expect to see slower days. Nothing too exciting. I wouldn't get overly excited. I wouldn't get overly aggressive here. I think this is a great time to sit on the sidelines and observe the market, look for certain spots, look for things that move too far too fast, look for certain patterns. But other than that, I think it's a great time to be quiet. Not a lot of things really going on here. And I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow's a down day. It would just go on the pattern of this consolidation. Let's see how it all plays out. This is Bubba's Daily Update, and I am Todd Bubba Horowitz. And of course, just want to remind you about our high school investing program, highschoolinvesting.com. Check out the curriculum if you like it. And check out patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. You can help us out. We're in about 515 high schools right now and looking to get more, but need some help from you guys. And also don't forget to get the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 Eastern at LibertyTalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Bubba's Daily Update. Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.